But at least we can chat.
Yeah, cool. Good day, crafty chums. It's Nicky and Ilene here, and today we're going to be working on different projects because we've decided once a month we're going to do catch-ups with other projects we have ongoing off camera.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to be working on my cross stitch, and Ilene's going to be working on.
I'm making Warhammer characters.
Warhammer
Age of Sigmar. It's a game, and you got put together and painted all the models.
Yep.
Yeah. So
there we go. That's what's up today.
That is. And I've been wanting to put it together.
Oh.
Hello.
Right, so my exciting news of the I think it's been 2 weeks since we've been on because Eileen had other things to do last week, and I've just been so busy with work. So my news over the weekend was that we had 6 months of rain just in the weekend. So we've had lots of flooding and dramatic rescues by helicopter and all that fun stuff. And then where I live, we're in between two rivers, and they were evacuated both sides of us. But fortunately, we've got this huge wetlands we've got a lake and a wetlands on our estate, and in between the two rivers, and the wetlands took the most of the water that came down, and fortunately for us, and the lake came right up, and the wetlands were overflowing, but fortunately not over onto the estate, which was great. And our biggest river here, the Waimak, it has really massive built up sides to it to try and prevent the flooding, and it came within a hair's breadth of actually going over the protections that are built up, the walls, the burns, I think they call them here. And yeah, we were very, very, very lucky. We had people were evacuated and had to sleep out, in churches and other people offering homes open and that. And yeah, so we feel very lucky to have got away with that as lightly as we did. I say lightly, but homes were flooded, and there'll be mass cleanups over the next few days as the water recedes and that. But also what coincided with the actual heavy rains were our spring tides, our high tides, king tides. We call them spring tides, but here they call them king tides. Mm-hmm. So when the highest of the high tide, you get the highest of the high tides and the lowest of the low tides, along with the normal high and low tides. So all that coincided to make life very difficult for us indeed.
Wow.
But we were lucky to get away with that. Yeah, very thankful.
Yeah,
very thankful for the forethought of the planners and everything else, that build up defences around where you are. The one place by us, which was Pines Beach, they were evacuated because their floodgate got stuck open, and so they had to evacuate there. So there'll be a little bit of a review as to why in this situation their floodgates got stuck. Mm-hmm. And meaning that they had to evacuate. So we'll see. I shan't say heads will roll, but nothing like that. But there will be a review. What went well, what didn't go well.
Well, it's always good to make sure that when you got some situations like this, you gotta have prepare and what went not so good, and
Yeah, absolutely.
Common, normal thing. You have to deal with a lot over there, it seems like.
Yeah, and then of course, because I was ill over the weekend as well, I missed the awards dinner for the dragon boating.
Mm.
Yeah, we won a trophy, and I couldn't get there because I was not well. Never mind. It's always next year.
Yeah.
So what's been going on with you then? I've just given my update on what's been happening with you.
Besides, there's some new changes at work, but I don't know if I want to talk about that. But we're getting less hours too on top of it all. But right now, because of all this COVID and whatever, because we're still doing curbside and they don't have like a ton of money and yada yada, and they didn't really handle things properly when the first shutdown happened, so they spent too much money. Oh dear, this broke. So yeah. Anyway, now we're getting kind of paying for it because of their mistake on that part.
Mhm.
But I've just been working on my garden and stuff like that right now. So getting I got my seedlings. Half my tomato seedlings are planted in a pot on the deck, and today after stream I'm going to go head out to our garden where with in Charity, and she's got plot, I got plot, and we're going to plant like our big stuff.
Yeah.
We probably could put a garden in our yard too, but right now it's just we haven't done that yet. So we do have the planters and the front garden flowers and poppies and whatnot. So besides that, I guess that's it. Nothing else really new in my direction area. My kids are doing fine. So the grandkids and my son and my daughter-in-law all got COVID, and the kids actually handle it pretty good considering my grandson has respiratory issues. They were pretty good. It was the parents who suffered the most.
Yeah.
While the kids are running around. So.
Right. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, but they're fine now, so that's good. So that's it.
That's it.
That's it. I mean, Charity is getting. I don't know if I told you she got in a car accident.
No.
So I haven't had a chance to talk to you, and not talking to you every day is hard to remember what to tell you or what I've told you. She did. Somebody ran into her and then pushed their vehicle. She was in the passenger. Their vehicle into somebody else, and it was on a very usually busy highway, like where you're going 110. But there was all traffic stopped.
Yeah.
And the person behind him didn't notice, I guess. So she's suffering from that, but she's pushing through, and she's going to therapy and all that stuff. So massage and physio and all that. Yeah. So luckily she was just coming from work, didn't have Jackson in the car or anything like that. So.
Oh yeah.
So, but like I said, she's still pushing on. Yeah.
Thankfully, she's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's about it. Turtles are outside. I gotta run and grab some glue because he broke.
Got a knot in mine already. Did I pick up 4 strands or 3? 3. Super. This is a little knot in my thread. And might not come out.
Okay, sorry about that. My little guy's little sashy thing broke off of him. I noticed it kind of behind. He might have.
Yeah, we're coming, up to the cold weather now. We've had our first major dump of snow,
Oh,
obviously with all that horrible rain and stuff
yeah.
that came over.
Jeepers, yeah. Do you get a lot of snow up there?
Where I am, where I am, I'm right by the sea, so we don't get a lot of snow right where I am, but just an hour's drive of the mountains, and yeah, we
All
do.
right.
Yeah, usually what happens is that, of course, because during our winter is Europe's summer and that,
Yeah.
Northern Hemisphere summer, we get a lot of the Olympic skiers come to our ski resorts and ski.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's always quite fancy if you can spot, the sports
Mm-hmm.
stars and things. So if you're a fan,
Yeah. That's interesting.
yeah,
Yeah, in our area, because we're by the mountains, we are not have like there is skiing more further into the mountains, but they do have a ski thing where they had the Olympics here in the 80s.
yeah,
And so yeah, there's a lot of skiing in this area too. But not in the summer, obviously.
yeah. What do they use the ski fields for in summer?
Mm-hmm.
What do they use the ski fields for in summer?
I don't know because I mean I know they have. I don't think they used it at all. I'm not well enough up to date. I don't follow it,
Yeah,
but I have not seen them make snow or anything particularly paid attention. But they might. I don't know. But that
yeah,
would be weird.
yeah. Our ski fields do all kinds of different things. I know that one of them has it for downhill mountain biking. They take the
Yeah.
bikes. They
Oh,
take the
I bet.
bikes up on these on the ski chair lifts, ski lifts,
Yeah.
and then they mountain bike back down the ski fields.
Yeah, I bet you they do something like that.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah,
I'm just
and
not.
then yeah, what one of the ski fields test out new cars and that on there.
Nice.
Yeah,
Wow.
they have new cars that get tested
Hmm.
on their ski fields. So they must be quite a gnarly ski field, is all I can say.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, so it's quite interesting, what happens out of season and how they try and maintain them. And then of course, obviously, because of COVID,
Hmm.
uh, we're all in a dire situation, aren't we?
Yeah.
More, more.
Yeah, I'm not a skier. I grew up um, in Manitoba, so we water skied because
Yeah,
there's lots of lakes. And I moved here as an adult, after having a few kids. So I wasn't really going out and doing any sports at all because I was just a young mom with babies. So my son snowboards every once in a while when he gets a chance to, or did. But I never grew up doing it, so I'm not really like into it, knowing what's going on.
yeah.
When I was
So
a kid, our
yeah,
sport. Oh, sorry.
no, I'll just let you know before we go on that I've got very unstable internet today because of
Okay.
everything that's been happening. So
Yeah.
be prepared for me to disappear every once in a while. Okay, carry on.
Oh, I
Sorry.
was just saying, as a kid, our sport, what my family would do is like fishing. We'd have like the fishing competitions.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that was what I grew up with them doing, us doing, kind of thing,
Yeah.
which is fun. Here, it's a little different for fishing. They fly fish, and I still haven't learned how to do that yet. Totally different thing. I think when I put them back in the box, I closed the box and I must have caught this guy because I really kind of looks like I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. Anyway. So these guys that are gold are supposed to be the good guys, and the guys that are teal are the bad guys in the game board piece, you know. And you roll the dice to see how much damage you do when you fight and stuff. So pretty interesting, I guess. If you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you know what I like about this, I have to say, is that you get to do your art, you paint it all up and all that kind of stuff, and you get to play the game.
Right.
So I kind of like that, you know. There's a barking dog. And hey, Loki Pokey! Behave. So yeah, I do like that. You can just... I like the fact that you can build and then there's also like the land, and so it's like building. You can build little miniature lands and stuff like that and things. So kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, I can hear next door's heat pump running.
Mm.
It's like, oh my gosh.
How does your heat work there? Like, is it like in some places in UK where you have to fill it up every time, or do you have like a here where you prepay your monthly, you know, like it's utilities kind of thing? Like,
right. Okay. How do we pay for it?
Yeah, like is it like Henry's where you fill it up?
Yeah, no, we pay after use. You know, so you get billed for your month's usage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have smart meters outside the houses that you know, they come around once a month and just zap your
I see.
meter, and you get paid. You pay for actual usage rather than.
That's nice. That's nice.
Rather than the deaths, and then every so often they'll read your meter and put it right.
It seems like here they count your highest, and then that's what you pay. You know, so in the wintertime, but in summertime you don't use
that much.
So it's just like ridiculous.
Mm.
Sorry.
Some places do metered. You do pay as you go usage for people that can't afford to pay the kind of like the bill.
I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Differently.
I kind of.
Yeah, no, people on lower incomes than that back in the UK usually have the metered machine for usage.
Yeah.
But it helps them to budget their bills because they know, you know, they've got to top up their card and then they can put it in. And just, we used to, when I was a child, this, you know, so this is going back 50 odd years. So when I was a child, we used to have actually coins, you know, money that you used to put in, and they stopped doing that and changed it for a card one, because people used to steal from their meters because of course they contain money, so they changed that. But we moved to the other system when I don't know, we only had a the coin one for a very short time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember exactly when it was changed over, but probably when I was 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember because it was fascinating, watching the little wheel fly around
Mm-hmm.
on the older machines and that, just to see, because it's all digitized now. But it used to be, a wheel that used to whir around really fast,
Yeah.
and click over your
Yeah, I remember the little
that. Yeah,
meters like that.
yeah. But they're all electronic now, so.
Yeah.
And you can actually change over your electricity provider really easily.
Mm-hmm.
Someone comes and knocks on the door and say, we can offer you this deal, and you say, yeah, okay, then I'll take that deal.
Yeah.
And then they then they cancel your other provider, and then that provider phones you up and say, I'll do you a better deal, blah blah blah. And you say, no thanks, because you should have offered me that first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and it's so easy to change provider and that.
Yeah.
I tend not to do that because it's just such a
pain. Probably.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, really?
Well, I think I've done that once where I switched and then I was getting 2 bills and I'm like, forget this. Like, no way. What's going on here? Yeah, I was thinking like, geez, what could be a better way to do this? Like, I swear we're getting charged so much money. Even like we're not using any, barely like water and stuff, and our bill's been like $300, like, ridiculous or over, And I'm like, this is maybe winter bill. Like, are they keeping the average from then and making us pay that through all the months? Like, give us a break.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking like, geez, I wish we could do like, the way you could just pay as you go kind of thing, fill it up. It almost seems like it would be better for us anyways, for the money wise.
Yeah.
I don't know. The convenience is not seeming convenient to me. Whoever's convenient it is to, it doesn't seem to be so convenient to me.
I hear you.
It's like, man, is this really a better way?
Because my bill goes from about $120 a month, $120 a month, up to the height of winter when we're using the heat pump, and extra heating, and that it goes up to about $350.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Ours should go down in the warmer months.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking is that they keep the average to the highest average, so it's like, well, that's fair.
Yeah.
And then the billing on like is ridiculous. Like, they push a little button and that's how they turn your electricity on, and the way they write it out on the thing, it makes it sound like they're physically pumping it into your house, because they're charged for this and charged for, taking the energy back that's not being used. And oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey. I know. No.
Well, it sounds like you got solar or something. It's like, it sounds like this, kind of like the system that they use with solar.
Feel the paint. That's cool. Yeah, anyways. I don't know. I was just like, what is going on?
Yeah, it was so bad yesterday that all but one of my clients got cancelled yesterday.
Oh.
With the flooding and that. So yeah. But we managed to go out to the pub quiz last night. As we normally do on a Monday.
Yeah, that's good.
And our team came second, which was nice.
Yeah.
You get cash prizes. And we our team saves up our cash prizes throughout the year because they're valid for 12 months, and then we have a Christmas party on whatever we earn, whatever we win.
Cool.
We've got 230 in the kitty so far this year.
Nice.
Yeah, because they're not big prizes.
Yeah.
You know, not huge monetary prizes, but we save ours and have a little Christmas shindig.
That's fun. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
You could do a little celebration or whatever. Yeah. It's much better of
it's all about just going out and being social with, you know, people. Because the pub is actually on the estate. Mm-hmm. So, you know, we're meeting our neighbours and everything. So, yeah.
Nice.
Have a laugh.
Let's see here.
This is live stream. So I'll just show you on my chart what I'm following down this side, and I've just done these 3 lines, rows, and I'm just starting off on this one, which is this coloured patch here. So just come into the corner just there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea. And they must have heard the door slam. The door kind of closes like that because the windows are open. So
sets them off, does it?
I guess.
So what's your temperature now?
What's the temperature?
22.
22?
22. Wow. Not quite. Oh, is it summer yet? Is it summer? Is it summer today there?
Yeah, it's summer.
Today.
First day summer was what day?
Today, is it? Oh, no, tomorrow.
May. Oh, no, yeah.
Tomorrow for you, yeah?
Spring, I guess. First day of spring, I was thinking. But yeah.
March 20th.
Summer.
Spring.
First day of summer, isn't it May or June 20th or something? Tomorrow? Is it? I don't know. I thought it was. I thought it was June. Was it June 1st? Are you sure? Because I thought it was June 20th or something.
So you're thinking of summer solstice?
I'm wrong. It is May 21st, the first day of summer, right?
Oh, let's have a look.
Are you checking first day of summer is... Oh, God, I can't remember. No. Yeah, you're right. It's got to be the end of...
When's the first day of summer?
It's got to be a big day, the beginning of June. I can't remember now. Gosh, am I... Terrible memory.
June 20th.
June 20th. June 20th, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
I am right.
June 20th.
Throwing myself off.
I just checked. So it's 21st June for us is first day of winter.
Okay. So your autumn is done then. Then it turns to...
Oh, yeah, almost. 20 days.
Yeah. In 20. Oh, then, yeah.
Yeah. 21st. That's odd, isn't it? You've got summer on the 20th and we've got winter on the 21st.
So basically it'll be the same day because you're a day ahead.
That's right.
If that, works. That's how it works, yeah.
Yeah, because we're already 1st June here.
Hear my duck going quack, quack, quack. And Terry having a conversation with him. Yay. At least he's talking to somebody. I gave him a chore today. I'm like, can you dig out like this foot wide, long, blah, 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 because I want to plant some hollyhocks there. And how do you say that? Calendula, or however you say. I can't say that flower properly. I gotta look at it, the reading of it.
Is it
It's like orangey. Yeah, it's orangey yellow. Those yellow orangey ones. Calendula. Anyways, and I mix those in with the hollyhocks, I think, because that'll look pretty. Oh, it's coming together. I think. Oh, I don't know how I like this. So weird. There's a space there. Come on. My fingers are not strong enough, or what? Maybe I don't have it pushed in enough. Exactly how am I going to get this on if I can't push it together? Oh.
Oh, you're gonna have to ask Terry, are you?
He'll break it.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't have. I don't know. I don't know if I'm strong enough. My fingers to push this together. Oh. I'm thinking the reason it's not going all the way in. Where did I put my lid for my knife?
Oh my god, we've got more rain coming.
Oh no, it's raining.
No, we've got more rain on the way.
Mm.
It is raining where I am now. Yeah, yeah. We've got 8 degrees there, which is nice.
I don't want to break it.
Yeah. So I wonder what will happen with all this saturated ground. That.
Mm. Yeah, and then that's when everything kind of breaks up, eh?
Yeah.
Acts up. Who's crying? Get a light. Is it chicken? Oh boy, I don't know if I could squeeze this together. There's a space up here. This cannot be. Well, I don't know how I'm going to do that. It's not good enough for me. If I can you see the
So,
crack?
oh,
That's,
Raj, yeah.
that's
Yeah.
terrible. I can't live with that. What am I gonna do? Is this
I
normal or
don't
am
know.
I just weak? That's not good.
Don't know what you're going to do.
Because I mean, even if I stuck glue in there, it's not gonna. This is not gonna work. What the hey, man? I'll take this out for 1 second and see if it's because that's in the way and if I'm not doing that right. Nope, it's not that. Oh boy. What is one to do?
Oh dear, near.
All that pushing and thinking it's me, my hands are not strong enough. It's actually just got space. Now I might have to fill it. But I don't have any like model filler.
Or is there such a thing as the
Yeah.
never made models? So
I was planning to buy some because I have a Godzilla model that definitely needs it in the joint areas. I don't want it to be all. I want it to be make it look more natural than just the joints totally showing.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm not too happy with this. This is not good. Can I get over this? I don't know. Sacre bleu. Well, now I have to buy some kind of putty for them. Dang it.
Row.
Because I don't like that. That's too much of a gap. I'm being picky, but that's way too much. Oh well, it's okay. I just know now that I need to do that. Buy some model filler.
Oh, yay.
Because there's no way I can deal with that in my life. That's just not nice looking. Okay. Yeah.
Are you reading any books at the moment?
Not really. I've been reading a little bit of Star Trek, and I've been reading a bit of um, comic thingy, Gundam one, but I'm not really too interested in it. I thought I would check it out, see if I was. So I've been bouncing between that and listening to an audiobook, but nothing serious.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing that I can't put down. So I kind of am dabbling in a few little books, but yeah. Anything but what are you reading?
Well, I'm reading a book called A Woman of Consequence, which is another murder mystery, but set in the 17th century.
Cool.
It's going to be another light read, I feel.
Hmm.
Which is okay, I can do light reads.
I'm sorry?
I said, which is okay, I can do light reads. I'm not into, nothing too gory and graphic. So, which kind of suits my mood at the moment.
Yeah, I have quite a few things I wanted to read, but I haven't really got into them. So I have a few piles, but
yeah.
Okay, I'm really not pleased with this guy. I hope that I get more pleased with this. Kind of unhappy with this so far. I guess the putty's a definite thing. Well, how do you heck? Okay, so he sits on there like that, and I obviously, have to not only putty him up, I'm going to have to build up a ground, then prime him and paint him. It'll look nice when he's done. It's just a little disappointing that I didn't realize I was going to have to do that much. Even with my Gundam, I don't have to putty. So it's like, oh. They're like, oh, you snap together and you start painting. Well, if you want to look like crap. Yeah, I definitely have to putty that. But that's what this guy looks like.
Oh, yeah.
So once I paint him, see if I can find a picture of what he should look like. I putty and paint him. He should look somewhat like that.
Okay.
So I can change to make him look any way I want. But yeah. I think I like the blue. Keep the blue for this particular group. And then he's got a little head, E4.
When I was a child, we used to have coal fires as well.
Oh,
We used to have a coal bunker at the back of the house.
yeah.
Where we get it was a concrete thing, and we used to get the coal delivered there.
Nice.
And,
Yeah.
and it used to be delivered. I would just, because I'm showing my age now,
Mhm.
by a bloke or a horse and cart, and the sacks used to be on the back of the cart.
Oh,
And
wow.
and the guy, the side of the cart dropped down, and the guy would heft this, I don't know how much the coal weighed or anything, but heft the coal sack onto his back and bring it round to the back of the house, and then just put it into the top of the coal bunker.
Mhm.
So there'd be a lid at the top, and he'd put them in there, fill it up and that. And then at the bottom of the coal bunker used to be a steel door that you used to lift up, and the coal would come out, and then you'd shovel it into your bucket, and then put the metal door back down. And it's like, oh my gosh, and take it into the house. And I always remember that he looked black, black
Yeah.
from the coal
Yeah.
dust and that. Yeah, it was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, and we used to get milk delivered to the bottom of the street. We on a horse and little horsey and truck thing, and you used to take your jug down the bottom of the street and get the milk filled up in the jug and take it back home. Oh my gosh. Am I that old? But that was when I was very young, and it was, all Mecca, into trucks a few years after that. So it wasn't, many years after that before the horse and cart and that
Yeah.
went away.
It's probably like they're lingering doing the old way for a while.
For a while, yeah. And we used to have a rag and bone man that used to come round as well.
Yeah.
To buy your rags and things off you. I don't know what the bone was about, but he used to buy your rags off you anyway, old clothes and things. He used to come into the bottom, up the street, and ragabone. Just
so
clip clop round the streets, ragabone. My gosh, all these memories, and kids don't have those kinds of memories now, do they?
Oops. Yeah, that's fun. When I was a kid, we went camping or to cabins and stuff. We used to have to use the well for water and stuff.
Yeah.
Those were kind of fun memories. I used to love it. Absolutely loved doing that. Probably not fun for people who have to do it all the time, but yeah.
Fun for kids. Yeah.
Yeah, fun for kids, that's for sure. Okay, well, I have a hand there. This, I don't know about this. I definitely need to fix this guy up.
I'm always kind of shocked by how much rubbish we produce nowadays. I don't remember there being that much rubbish as kids. We only had one bin for a family of 7.
They had too much packaging nowadays, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Too much stuff. I noticed that too. When I was a kid, we had burnt most of our garbage. So we had one burning barrel and one barrel that was not burning,
Yeah.
The items
probably made your own compost and things. And
yeah, so And then I don't know how often. And I mean, there was only 4 of us, I guess, my brother, myself, my mom, and my dad. And, like every so often, maybe once a month or something like that, you fill up put the barrels in the truck, bring them to the dump and dump them out. Like after you've burned all the ashes, and stuff. So we also had the septic tank, like the they had, so.
So that had to be emptied out as well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I never had to use the outhouse, but I did at camping and that kind of thing. But at home, they just had the septic tank type of thing, and that was it. That's how it was till I moved out. Then my, mom sold the place or whatever. But that was not in the city. That was like in the country-ish, outside of a small town.
Yeah. Yeah, where I grew up was right on the outskirts of town, but it's not anymore.
Yeah.
It's not on the outskirts of town anymore. It's like.
Yeah, it's funny, eh?
Yeah.
Driving by, and how big Calgary's gotten even since I moved here in '97. It's crazy. People, like, I was just driving by and coming back home. I was getting Christmas or a birthday gift for Cora, and I was looking at this random farmyard, basically in the city, right in the middle. Not really in the middle, but on the side. But a handful of years ago, it was a farm.
Yeah.
I mean, these people still live there and whatever it looks like, but it's just so weird. Like it's a farm right in the middle because the city grew around it. Crazy. Super crazy how that is. Are you gonna dig up my garden?
Mm-hmm. Not right now, I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Why not? There we go. We got 8. It's got okay. This is a little weird. This is my first time building anything like this, so. It's a little weird. Hopefully I cut everything out the way I'm supposed to. I don't know. I'm assuming so. So, the concentration.
Yeah.
I'm like looking, making sure I'm not cutting things off I'm not supposed to. Easier to leave it on than to glue it on. I want to wreck it. Although this glue is really good. It's like a cement stuff that I'm using. So I have to put them together. A6 and A7. No one's joined us yet.
No. Be watching something much more interesting, I'm sure.
Oh well, whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess, right?
What's my cat just meowing, wanting to go out?
So I started potty training my cat outside.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's good. I never let him out before, so he's like, "What is this?" So when he gets off the deck, I'm give him crap. I'm like, "Get back on the deck." But I think he's liking it. Yeah.
I'm gonna go on my computer.
Okay. I love you too. Cora, can you tell Kendra I need the garbage taken out, and she's got to be ready because we got to go to the garden. Yeah, I didn't tell you, Nicky. We got to probably stream for maybe about an hour or so, like not too long today.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I gotta go get that garden done. Because it's like a community garden thingy, so it's not like my yard, so I can do whatever. But I do keep getting messages from the person saying, "When are you gonna do this?" So, yeah. I can't believe it took that long to build one guy. Although the second one's kind of coming along.
Yeah.
I'm kind of upset that.
So there you go. Look, vegan profit flat earth moon dancing with fish. Can you craft me a level 3 troll hide cake, please?
Oh. I didn't even notice somebody was chatting. We're all like, "Hey, no one loves us." Hello.
Is that for you? Troll. Hi, troll. Very funny. Probably can't craft. She could probably craft you one. I could draw you one. So you're just taking the knobbly bits off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play? I'm just getting new into these games, the Warhammer. Let me see if I can get thing here. This is the one that I'm getting into. I like that it's whimsical. And look at all the things I get. Okay, this is the fun part. Is like, look at all the things I get to build. I don't necessarily have to buy everything, but like look at the ground stuff I can build. And I'm all about that, right, Nicky?
Oh yeah.
The structures and stuff that I can build. That's what I love about it. I'm like, and then you could play the game. Best of both worlds, really. Crafting in. I messaged kind of a friend of the girls and Clayton's, and he comes over and plays games now. I'm like, well, I'm buying this game. You're going to play with me, right? And then I got my son. I'm like, you're going to play with me, right? And they're like, yeah. So I'm okay. It's a hobby that can actually cost a lot of money. Apparently, they have Warhammer, the museum in the UK somewhere. Warhammer, what was it called? Was it something to do with Robin Hood? Was it called? what was that called? Like the village there, Nutton,
Nottingham, Sherwood.
I think they have like
Sherwood Boys.
Nottingham, like some kind of Warhammer to do with that, and like a little like the story and all that stuff, right? And they play the games, and apparently they have like a whole museum and everything out somewhere in the UK. I don't even know where. I just heard it. I'm like, what? That's amazing. Of these miniatures painted and on the like all this elaborate boards and stuff like that and tables. Quite amazing. So this doohickey goes into here.
Was that like one of the first games then?
Oh, probably. This game's been around for like ever. Yes. So I think that this little knobby needs to get scraped off. But I thought, you know what? I was like kind of checking out the game, and I'm like, I could do that game. I like games. And then the nice part is that you can do like, because you know how I like doing my miniatures, and then you can do your little grounds and blah blah blah. And then I can just build what I want for that, right? And it'd be kind of like crafting for my game. And I thought that would be fun. I think this one goes here. Nope. I'm incorrect. This one goes here. So I gotta get the front part in there. It's just really weird though for this, but different than my Gundams. Way different. I think I have to take this little thing off. Let me see, where is the A10? Yeah, this is quite different. Hear my ducks? Can you hear them?
No.
The one's quacking. Quack, quack.
Really quite loud.
Well, she can get really loud. He's not so loud, but she can get pretty loud. Oh dear, I gotta plug in my computer. It's gonna turn off on me. Oh my goodness. Good thing I looked up. Stiff back, stiff back. plugged in. Hee hee. Okay.
Just say when you've had enough.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish up this guy a bit, and then
Mhm.
I can't believe it took that long, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We're not in a hurry. I'm not going to be able to work on these guys so often because I got lots of, things to do. So that's why it's nice to do it now with you.
Mhm.
So, I mean, sooner I get these guys done, the sooner I can play. But I do want to do a good job on them. So, I might have to just take some time. I don't know. There's quite a few guys. Let's see how many guys there are just for giggles here. 1, 2. Is this a separate guy? Oh, so there's so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. 34 people to build.
Yeah.
34 characters. And I'm on number 2. Well, this could take a while. My friends are going to love me because I'm never going to be around. Now this one.
Did you ever finish that chess set you were carving?
No, I never did.
Mm.
I gave her the characters, and I never did finish it. And
Mm.
I just didn't think it was the right style. So by the time you finished the whole thing, it would have been huge, way too big
Yeah.
for the space. So I'm like, maybe we'll just not build the rest of that. We'd have to do maybe a little bit of a streamlined style.
Mm-hmm.
It was too. By the time you get it on the board, it had to be huge. Okay. That arm goes there. This one goes somewhere. This is way different than building The Gundams.
Oh, my cat's meowing. I meant to let him out before.
Gotta go outside. Or let him in. Try keep.
There. That'll keep him happy, won't it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
I'm going to the ballet this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going to see Giselle.
Mm. Oops. So nice.
We had to book. We had to book it last year
Oh yeah.
because they sell out really quickly, the ballet around here. So so we had to book it last year, and then of course then you're worried about flipping COVID and that all the time because the theatre and that closed down for quite a while.
Yeah. Here too.
Yeah, fortunately though, lockdown isn't as long as everybody else around.
Mm-hmm. Come on. This is a tough one. What? Oh dears. Come on. I'm sure once I get the hang of it, but this is a little bit different. This is okay. Try to stick my head. All right, here. Got my head there. Got his hands in there.
I know, just hearing that the Arwaka Armour team that I race with, one of the girls has broken her leg this week, and another one has just put her back out.
Mm.
So they'll take a little while for those two to get better again. So it looks like maybe our race season is off. Oh no!
Not good.
No, it isn't. Just texting each other, messaging each other, and it's only 6:46 a.m. We're guessing with the news. Oh no!
Wow, that's not the easiest thing to do. Well, there's this guy. Definitely different to put together.
Yeah, so that one's got the gap as well, is it?
Yeah, so I definitely have to fix that, which is, I'm fine with it. I just didn't know about it. That was that bad. Oh, his head just popped off. That's okay. I could either glue it on or stick it back on for now. So I just wasn't expecting it. But he is together.
Cool.
Because I do not want to have gaps in it. I want it to look like real little people.
Oh. So Patty's us. Patty are us.
Yeah. Well, that's my second one done, and I think I'm done for now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's cool because I just finished a row, so I'm ready to go when you are.
Yeah. So as much as I'd like to continue, I do have other chores I have to get done.
Yeah. So that was good. That was a little continuation of our ongoing projects.
Yeah. I might be doing more next time of this. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get around to doing all of this. That's a lot to do for. Although I could just try to schedule my time a little bit better. But right now, when you know how it is when you have the new growing season and stuff and you got things to do.
Yeah. Get in the garden.
Yeah.
Okay then. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you all again very soon. Bye.
Yeah. If anyone's watching this and keep track of what we're doing, maybe you guys would like to join along on some project that you're kind of finishing up and kind of join in on the chat. So think about that for next time. That'd be fun.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.